There's a lot of bad news out there. A lot of fake news, a lot of bad news, and it's like people are getting tired of it. So we have a segment where we try to find those little news stories that are kind of country-ish. You know, they fall through the cracks because they don't make the sensational headlines. And it's from all over the country. Thank you, Alan. I was running out of things to say.
We're just small town dudes with small town news, breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
Alrighty, this is a small town newsy story, although it is not from a small town. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I crowbarred that in there.
Thank you.
We'll make it work. I'm going to read you the headline. This is great. 14 raccoons confronted dad and son in encounter that feels like end of days. Look, I like anything with raccoons in it.
Raccoons.
Yeah, raccoons. What did I say?
Raccoons.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Well, you got to be careful with that word. Right? You got to hit the ra really hard. You can't say that word without the ra on it.
Yes.
You'll go to jail.
Yeah.
So, 14 raccoons confronted dad and son in an encounter that feels like end of days. And I like raccoons. I think they're hilarious. They're like cats with hands.
Cats with hands.
Imagine a cat.
Yeah.
Now imagine it's got an opposable thumb. That's like a raccoon. But no, it's cats with hands and a bandit mask. That's a raccoon. So what's not to love about raccoons? So if there's a story with a raccoon in it, I'm all about it. This was such a good idea, the boy said, after the critters gathered in broad daylight to stare them down in San Francisco's Golden Gate Park. So apparently a group of 14 raccoons came out of the bushes and just confronted a father and his son, and they recorded it. And, of course, the video went viral. And I say we just watch it and comment.
14 raccoons.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah. Don't you think?
Like a motorcycle. Is it like or a gang? The blood? Are they Bloods? They Crips? What are they?
All right, let's watch this.
Marcus Stokey and his 10-year-old son Ever say it caught them completely off guard.
Really?
A walk they had taken many times before through the North Lake area of Golden Gate Park. But this time, raccoon after raccoon, 14 by their count, came marching out of the bushes very close to them and their dog Zeus.
I was a little bit scared because I've never seen anything like
pause
that
it.
before.
We were both a little...
Marcus, that's what he said. So I heard Marcus's name. Shout out, Stamos.
Yeah.
Or Hawkeye.
I can't wait.
And the dog's name was Zeus.
Yes.
I always love it when people name a dog after a Greek god.
Yep.
And look at this. They just walked right up to him on this park. They didn't seem scared. They didn't seem nervous. And they just walked right up to him like, yeah, what's up, man? Where you headed? And they're not all from the same area. It's like an organized attack. Like they're coming
kind of
from
freaky.
Yeah, like there's some coming from the side, they're coming from the flank, there's some coming from the north end, the south end.
They had a whole setup. Like there's a general here somewhere, and
yeah, you just walked into a trap.
yeah,
This is I would be nervous if that happened. Because one raccoon, you'd be like, oh, cool, dude. Look, there's a raccoon. 2 raccoons. 14!
14
I'd
raccoons.
get a little worried. All right, let's continue.
I was a little bit scared because I've never seen anything like that before.
We were both a little shocked.
And then seconds later in the bushes,
We got like 20 feet away, and Everest just, Dad,
Oh,
look, a
my God.
coyote. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
oh,
just,
yeah.
let's, not your typical walk in Golden Gate Park.
the National Park Service posted signs warning of coyote sightings in the park months ago. But it wasn't the canine that had Mark and Ever concerned.
It
Pause
seemed
it.
like the
Canine. Is a coyote a canine?
Yes, a coyote is a dog.
Yeah. you're
Right, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, it's in the dog family.
You sounded pretty confident at
Yeah,
first,
I
Sean, but
said
then
confident.
you still
I'm like,
asked me.
right?
Yeah, a coyote's from the dog family.
Okay.
They're
well,
dog,
they
yeah.
just confused me because were they with their own dog?
Zeus.
Zeus.
I wonder what kind of dog was Zeus?
He's a canine. Yeah.
He's not. I mean, every dog I've ever had, they're trying to treat this raccoon. That's a coon dog, though.
It is a coon dog. Well, because those raccoons came with their own coyote.
They brought their own dog to the fight.
That's what it is. These raccoons are just walking their own dog. And they're like, well, we can't have a dog either.
Look at these signs on the can't have my own dog.
Right. And by the way, that coyote, he's outnumbered.
Yeah.
So I think they're in charge of the coyote. It's not like he's showing up with his gang of raccoons.
Right.
It's the raccoons that are out taking their dog for a walk. And I wonder if his name was Wiley. Wiley Coyote and his band of rabid raccoons. But, I just now thought of that. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, so they got I guess, have you ever seen a coyote, like live up close?
No.
I have. They're bigger than you think, and they look like dogs on crack.
Yeah.
I mean, they look wily, and a lot of them are probably underfed because they're out there in the wild trying to survive. So they look like they are like crackheads freaking out all the time. Anyway, well, let's continue. Let's see where this goes.
Mark months ago, but it wasn't the canine that had Mark and Ever concerned.
It seemed like the coyote was avoiding the raccoon family. Like the raccoons were running the roost.
Some people seem to be ignoring many other signs also telling them not to feed the raccoons. A professor with San Francisco City College who specializes in these urban wildlife issues says these raccoons are likely just becoming too...
Did you see that raccoon? It looked like he was washing his hands.
Yeah.
At least they're staying hygienic
Well,
in these COVID times.
Probably had an Oreo. Who's getting it off? Or chicken wing. Somebody dropped the chicken wing.
That's what he's in there. He's drowning his food. Right there. He's either washing his hands or he's cleaning his food off right there. But
well, it's COVID times, and they're trying.
That's what it is.
They got a mask on.
Yeah, they're always wearing a mask. They wash their hands. Why are we worried about getting diseases from these guys? They're cleaner than we are.
All right.
They've been doing this for years. Right? If you want to watch the whole version, the entire episode, click on this little square right here. Or if you just want to subscribe and watch them later, click on that little bubble right there. And thank you